As we mentioned earlier, information hidden and abstraction are the two approaches for encapsulation in OO programming. Abstraction hides the implementation but provides the purpose of the method or module. Suppose in a library we have a sorting module. The client just sends the request with a set of data for sorting, and then it will receive the sorting data without knowing how the data are sorted. There are procedural abstraction and data abstraction. Procedural abstraction means I will tell you what my method do, but not how they do it. Data abstraction means that I will tell you what the data is, but not how it is represented. Abstract data type is a very important concept. It refers to a collection of data associated with a set of operations on that data. Abstract data type combines procedural abstraction and data abstraction together. Abstract data type hides the data representation, hides the operation implementation. Everyone has used the string class, but we don't know how string methods are implemented. String class and date class in the library are examples of abstract data type. Data structure is different from abstract data type. Data structure refers the implementation of an abstract data type in a programming language. Data structure provides the detail of data storage and how operations are performed are crucial part of a data structure. Now we know what abstract data type is, and since this course is all about building abstract data types, now let's talk about how to create an abstract data type. It's divided into two steps. First, we need to understand what kind of data and what kind of operations we need to provide to the abstract data type. This is called specification or design stage. After defining abstract data type operations, we need to consider the implementation. For example, how to store the actual data, how to implement those operations. Once we build the abstract data type, other users can use the abstract data type like we are using string class or date class without knowing the internal data structure and how operations are implemented. Information hidden is similar to the walls around the task. The abstract data type sits behind the wall. However, there must be a slit in the wall so that request results can be passed through the slit in the wall into or from the method. Users of the abstract data type must know what the task is, how to initiate, and however, the users cannot know how the task is performed. In the abstract data type, operations can be generally have following classification: adding data to the data collection, remove data from a data collection. Those, those two can be classified as modifier. Ask questions about data in the data collection. That is called observer. The third type is called initializer. So initializer, observer, modifier are three types of operations. One good example of ATT concept is ice dispenser. If we are engineers, we need to know how to design the ice dispenser to understand what kind of data have to be stored inside. For example, the input, the water, output should be chilled water, crushed ice, ice cubes, or with light indicating the out
Yeah,
of
for sure. You too.
ice. Then we should know the operations. For example, how to make the water chilly, how to make crush ice, how to make a cube, how to provide the operation is empty. At this stage, we don't care how operations are done inside. During implementation phase, we need to decide the internal structure. We should use manual approach or mechanical approach or electronic, and then we need to implement those operations. It's empty, make water chilly, so on. People who use ice dispenser, they don't know internal structure is manual approach or mechanical approach or electronic one. We could also implement one operation by modifying that module without letting people know. We could also add another operation by adding another module to the machine without affecting the other modules. ADT concept in programming is exactly the same.